Okay. Hey, my friend, Alicia Lynn here, and I want to share with you today how to avoid building health backwards. Now, I've been in the holistic health practitioner space for many, many years as a clinical physiologist and then as an Ayurvedic practitioner, and um, I've been to the far reaches of physical and Western science and holistic medical science, to the far reaches of spirituality and mental emotional healing. And my mission is really merging these approaches into really actualizing health. And one of the things that I've found is that so much of what's out there in the physical healing space, all the different modalities, even the natural therapies, there's some amazing research and nutrients and supplements and diet plans and things like that out there. But most of my clients are getting frustrated and confused with how to take all of these ideas and actually incrementally, step by step, create a program for themselves that's actually going to manifest the health that they desire. And the thing that's important here is to make sure that we are sequencing things properly. So, key number one to not building health backwards is sequence. So imagine that our health is there's different stages and levels to our health. So imagine a pyramid. We know that the foundation of this pyramid needs to be healthy raw materials, right? Includes, detoxing the cells and making sure that there's room for the healthy materials to get absorbed into the body. So the raw materials are like your organic foods and your seasonal veggies and foods for your particular health condition, things to avoid, things to bring in, all the supplements, all the nutrients, all the superfoods, and these are the raw materials that are the foundation to the pyramid. However, imagine that you're trying to build a building. So, what kind of house are we building? Are we building a skyscraper or are we building a residential home, right? Where are the architectural plans coming? We can't just have a bunch of raw materials. We can't just say, oh, just bring in all the wood and all the steel and all the concrete and just throw it together and it's going to become the building we want. So, first, we need to know the building that we're going to create. And who creates the building code? The architect. So we want to start with our physical bodies, with our energetic architect. So one of the things that I feel is so important is that we start with the energy, we start with the energetic, and create a blueprint of where we're going and what we want to create. So when you think into the future, what do you see as your version of thriving health? What do you see for your life? How do you see yourself living day to day? What kind of energy do you have? How do you feel the moment you wake up in the morning? How do you feel when you're relating to the world around you? Are you giving your gifts from a place of overflow? And are you connecting regularly with your community, with your loved ones? Like, what are you doing? This is actually part of your energetic blueprint, because many people that I ask the question, what do you envision when you see aging or elderly or growing older? That's the future, right? I'm talking 10, 20, 30, 50 years into the future from where you currently stand right now while you're watching this. So where are they? And a lot of people they'll answer like, oh, when I think of elderly, I think of, how my grandfather had a walker or, took a ton of pills and all that stuff. And if that's what your subconscious mind believes to be the future for you, then that's the energetic blueprint that your cells are creating and bringing you forward into. So we got to wipe the slate clean and take our power back as the architect of our health and of our life. So, first things first, what's your vision for your health? What is the specific building that you're wanting to create? From the vision, from the architectural blueprints, you can then hand off the blueprint into the hands of the builder, the contractor, the one who's project managing. In your body, this is your systems. These are your organs and your systems and how all the systems work together. And then you can hand it off to the construction workers who are going to take the raw materials and start building it in the right way. And so these are your cells of your body. So we need your cells to digest the raw materials and to turn them into the building blocks. This is a big part of the building health in the proper sequence. So we start from the top down approach. We connect with our energetic architect, the blueprint that we want to create for health. Then we come into our sovereign knowing, and we project manage, and we give ourselves the proper sequence, and we help align all of the systems of our body to the energies of the world around us so that we are bringing in nutrients and able to digest them. So the building of the house needs the concrete foundation first, and then you start putting the frame together, right? On top of that, you can't do it the other way around. So there's a wisdom where you actually also have leadership in the contractor phase and the builder phase and the project management phase, which is aligning all your organs and systems in the proper sequence. And part of that proper sequence is understanding the seasonal rhythms day to day, is understanding how my enzymes in my digestive tract align and sync up with the sun, and how to eat according to a seasonal rhythm that's going to optimize my health and energy versus going against the grain of nature, because we are extensions of nature. All the elements and intelligence that exists in nature exists in our bodies. So there are ways that we can harness these rhythms, kind of like catching a wave when you're surfing. You catch the wave and then you glide all the way into shore rather than paddling upstream and struggling a lot. I know I'm using a ton of analogies. I hope these are landing. I'd love to hear your feedback on if this is all making sense, but essentially come back to the pyramid, right? So we have the raw materials, we have the cells of the body, which are the construction workers, and then we have the project manager, which is your builder, and then we have the architect at the very top. So the top-down approach is starting with the energetic blueprint, getting your vision for your health appropriate, then getting your subconscious mind aligned with your vision so that it's not getting in the way and sabotaging you, and continually reinforcing the energy in your body and learning and connecting with the seasons and the rhythms of life so that your systems are properly sequencing the nutrients in the way that they need to go, and then knowing yourself, knowing your unique self so that you're bringing in the right nutrients. And then you can build this foundation from the bottom up. So I hope this concept was helpful for you today so that you can understand a little bit more of a conceptual insight on how to build health and sequence health properly. This is really how you merge the energetic and kind of the esoteric, spiritual stuff, all these things that we learn about getting our mind right, healing our emotional selves. These are all energetic, and this is all part of your blueprint, your energetic blueprint for health. And then that merges in with the physical through the things that I was talking about, understanding the rhythms of nature, understanding the sequencing and the proper nutrients for your unique body type. It merges the energetic and the physical together, and then together they assimilate to create the health of your body and of your system. So lots of love to you on your journey, and be well, be blessed. I'll see you on the next video.